How's it going, guys? So we have another video comparing inflatable pumps for my boat. This is the Outdoor Master Dolphin. This is the Outdoor Master, I think this was Cachalot or something like that. So they sent me these two to test out. I tried giving this one away before, but the person didn't respond to the comment on YouTube. So I'm probably just going to put a post on Instagram instead. It's a bit easier to contact people that way. So I'm going to be giving away this one here. But I wanted to compare the three of these. And this final one is just a no-name brand off Amazon. And it's been my favorite so far. This one's not too bad. I did some testing with it the other day. And this one's my least favorite because it doesn't have a compressor. These two are air pumps, and then once it gets to about 1 psi, they turn into compressor. This one doesn't have that, so inflating anything with a higher psi is going to take a long time with this one. But I want to do a side-by-side comparison of all three of these. So we'll have a little competition. I'm going to inflate the back two pontoons, first with these two, then with these two, and then finally with these two. And yeah, we'll see which one is the best, see which one's the loudest. They're all relatively the same size. These two are a bit smaller, and all the cords come off. This one, the pump hose comes off, but the cord is attached. I don't know if that really matters to most people. But yeah, they're all relatively similar size, but yeah, so you're not really packing these anywhere anyway. It's not really a huge deal. But yeah, let's get into this little review video here and see which one I like the best. And to keep this as fair as possible, I have two Blue Eddy power packs that I'm going to use to power these pumps. These are what I always use out when I'm using my boat. Not sponsored anymore, but I was given these a couple years ago, and I actually still use them all the time. I really do like them. It's a perfect size for these pumps, and allows me to inflate my boat without the need of a boat launch, which is awesome for a small boat like this. Yeah, I can put it in the water pretty much anywhere, which is fantastic. So let's get into it. Alright, so both pumps set up to 4 psi, so just press go on both of them. I'll see how it goes. 3, 2, 1. Alright, let's get through this and see which one's best. So 4 psi for that one. That took shy of a minute, I think. About a minute. I'll check the timer in a minute, but yeah, looks like it's about a minute slower than that one. So it's probably around 20% slower. That's a pretty big number. So I'm just going to deflate this side down to 0, and then we're going to plug in the other pump and see how long that one goes. And we'll be able to compare all three of these side by side in a minute. But so far, that one's definitely the winner. Alrighty, so we're back with this other pump. The drawback to this one is it doesn't have a deflator. So yeah, it's just a little bit cheaper, I guess. And I'll make sure to throw the prices and all these in the video as well. I think this one is the cheapest one. Makes sense. Less features. Alright. Not 120 psi. That blow this boat up. The only thing I don't like about both these pumps from Outdoor Master is they start the setting on 20 psi, and you have to manually click this little button down all the way to 4. These are stand-up paddleboard pumps, so it kind of does make sense. But it's the same fitting as these boats, so it's just a little bit annoying. So many clicks. You have 10 clicks to go down 1 psi. Alrighty, and go. Nope. I'm not going to make you guys watch another boat being inflated. So I sped this up by about 12 times here, and it takes 7 minutes and 13 seconds for this one to inflate. So it's about double as slow as the other model. So just packed up the boat, but honestly, the dolphin pump, pretty brutal. It took over 7 minutes to fill the one chamber. And you have to remember that it has 5 chambers, one being pretty small. But that means this will take this nearly 30 minutes to fill my boat. Oh, the sun's coming out, nice. And the other Outdoor Master one, this one's pretty good actually. It turned out to be the fastest. The only downsides I have, and it's on both of these, is that you have to click the button 160 times to get it down to 4 psi, because it starts at 20 and it's 10 pushes to get it down to 1 psi, or 1 psi. So it's kind of a flaw, but these are meant to be stand-up pedalboard pumps, so it does make sense to have it set at higher to start with. But yeah, overall, this is probably going to be my new kit one, just because the bag is nice and small, it keeps everything combined, and I can throw it in my boat bag. Anyways, that's the video, guys. I'll throw some links down below, and I'll make sure I put the prices for all 3 of these right here, and where you can pick them up if you're looking for them. And like I said, I'm going to be giving this one away again, or trying to give it away on Instagram, just because it's a bit easier. I did quickly want to mention that when I'm inflating the boat, I can't just multiply these numbers by 5 because the chambers are different sizes. The floor one is substantially smaller, and they do have bleed over valves for pressure, so those do cause the other chambers to inflate slightly when you're inflating the first ones. But roughly 14 minutes with the Amazon pump. With the 2 Outdoor Master pumps, the Cachalot pump, I'd estimate between 11 and 12 minutes to fill the boat, and then for the Dolphin pump, close to half an hour. That one is pretty slow. And I hope you guys don't mind these kind of videos too much. I don't plan on making too many of them, but every once in a while I get some gear and I'll talk about it. So anyways, till next time, guys, thanks for watching, take care.